It's really just understanding the buyers and the market and qualifying the buyers through the process of phone inquiries and inspections with those buyers at the property. So the way I can maintain consistently good results for my clients is working with them and knowing that I've achieved a good result for them in the past and having gone that extra mile for them that makes them want to come back and use us again and again.
I take a patience approach, is let's not try and do this tomorrow, but let's take a long range view and get the maximum output. I think the difference when we've dealt with Chapman Frazer in marketing commercial real estate is that they have an aligned model where they're showing us what the marketing will achieve based on the research they've done prior to the listing, where some other experiences I've had in the past, it's plain and simply, this is going to cost you this and we'll see what happens.
There's some pushy people out there. I get emails every week from people trying to flog places, but you can see, I don't know, it's just an attitude of just, they don't care who they're trying to sell to.
Just by imparting all the knowledge that you've learned over the time that you've done the different types of work and job, taking them from the start of the process through to the finish of the process, different things about property, teaching them about zonings, about locations, about uses, about market rents, recent trends, all of those types of things. Really getting to understand their needs and what will work for them. First and foremost, we need to get the client the best result that we possibly can. We need to get them the best lease terms that we can, a good rental for the building, the use that will fit with the building and the zoning and the industry and be complementary to other tenancies within a building or surrounding the building, and just making sure that it's a reputable business, have the ability to pay the rent and fulfil their obligations. Well, basically just by being available, taking their phone calls, getting back to them, responding to all of their queries, thoroughly researching the questions and just making sure all the answers are correct and in line with what the standards or the requirements are. Just helping them and assisting them and educating them on the knowledge that we have so that when they get to the different steps in all the leasing process or what we're looking at, that they understand and they can then make an informed decision.
They really do analyse what they want you, is the best for you. That's what it really comes back to. It's important that we get the right type of tenant. I didn't realise the type of tenant that I needed, and this is where Chapman Frazer's expertise really came into its own, because they were able to guide me onto the type of person that we should be looking for, that would be the right tenant for our building. Little things like that. It's that expertise which was very, very much appreciated. A lot of time determining the best type of tenant, and it was their expertise that came out to the fore in that one. They knew exactly what we wanted. In the end, they knew who would be the best type of tenant for our building. So it wasn't a just take first on the list, it was take people that were the best tenant for us.
Other agents tend to some, of course, not all, but tend to let things go for whatever reason. It could be they're under pressure on other sites, and that just creates a problem.
Face-to-face meetings, ensuring that you're listening to their requirements and pursuing their needs, and also knowing that it's not just a business transaction, it's actually building those personal relationships with people and ensuring that you're doing the best that you can for them. much communication as possible. Like if you over deliver, then you obviously understand that all the clients are aware of the situation that's at hand. And if you over deliver, it's better than under delivering.
Incredibly good. When you're in this business of managing assets, it's pretty tricky, and every asset's different, and they adapt to each one of my assets very well, and the tenancies and so forth. It's a tricky business because we have a lot of SMEs in our tenancy schedule or portfolio, so no, they do it very well. They're on top of it, but they're subtle. They don't let arrears get away from you, because that's a difficult situation to claw back, but they're also sympathetic to the tenant. But they stay fairly close, and but not with too much demand, so they have a really good relationship with them, so that's important too, not just with me. So they're always talking to the tenant also. They do that in many ways. Obviously communication's a big thing in this. They know them, they learn their business pretty well. That allows them, their businesses to prosper. And then of course, then there's less turnover in tenancy for myself, and also for, for the tenant. They feel looked after and they stay there longer.
It's simple really. When it comes to finding the perfect commercial property solution for you, there's the wrong way of doing things, and then there's the right way. That's the way we do things at Chapman Frazer, the right way.